Yes, I am live on YouTube at the moment because the future is for the streamers. So I'm streaming live on YouTube, and I'm also streaming live um, on this platform where you're watching me right now. So hey, how are you? How's your business? How are you? Hello? Hello? How are you? How's your business? I should also go live on Instagram, right? Uh, got it. Welcome to this live. Welcome to this live session. I am live on a lot of places today, man. I'm live on Instagram. I'm live on this platform. So it's a full live day, man. Have asked me what. Here are my rules of basic. Here are my rules of basic personal finance. Welcome. Nkiru, how many devices do you have? Oh, it sounds like a coincidence. Oh, I see. I see. Okay, so it's different. I see what you mean. I see. I celebrate you. All right. So this program is wow. I'm live on it. Oh, but see what I find like this for this Instagram. Ah, wow. Oh, but just only 50 years, so. All right. Good evening, everybody. How are you doing today? How are you doing today? If you can hear me, please say yes. I can hear you. Good evening, everybody. Can you hear me? A very good evening to you, each and every one of you. So, the class starts in 3 minutes. I like to just know where in the world are you watching me from? You know, say if a cat did streaming yesterday and the video showed up, if I'm considered like this, maybe the video one big star show up my own stream. Hello, everybody. The webinar is live. The free webinar is live right now. The title of the webinar is how to get your next customers, your first or your next 10 customers in 2026. Join me right now. The link is in my bio. The webinar is free, so join us right now. I'm going to also stream it on Instagram. Yeah. Let me just share this video now on Instagram as well, so that we can get as many people as possible to learn, to share, and all of those good stuff. All right. Good evening, everybody. Please, what are your expectations? What are your expectations? Who wants to share? What is happening? What are your expectations? Anyone? Hello. Can you hear me, everybody? Zainab, can you hear me? Great. So, what are your expectations? The title of the class is very clear. I think the promise of value is very, very clear. How to get your next or your first set of customers in 2026. All right. So quickly, how has your 2026 been, and where did you struggle with your sales and marketing? 2025. Okay.
Not really. I won't really say struggle like that because
So all is well with you, right?
yeah, I don't believe if you just if you're consistent with whatever you're
Okay,
doing.
maybe I did use the right word. Where do you have a challenge? Where do you have a challenge? Where do you have a challenge?
I thought my challenge was physical prospecting because I don't like, not like I don't really like talking to people, but I don't really like talking to people first. But last week I did a speaker outreach
Hmm.
and it was kind of awesome. For my first time, talking to people I don't even know, it was great. I was able to get like at least 50 contacts and it was awesome. So I'm just really following up on them. I love that.
Great, great, great. I'm happy about that. Any other person? What are your expectations from this class? And yeah, also, what do you do? And want to share with us your industry? What do you do? Where do you? I'm streaming live on Instagram. I'm streaming live on YouTube. I'm streaming live on your Google Meet. Sir? Me, I don't even want to learn something new as you see me. So I want to be reminded of what I already know. Okay. All right. So it's not a very long class, but it is very tactical and very practical. At the end of the class, I would ask you to make a move on some things. If you're interested in that, you take that up with me. So let's the class start. My name is Paul Fo. I am a sales trainer. I have a passion, a ridiculous passion for selling. I am not ashamed of it because I believe that if you can sell, you will never be broke another day of your life. I repeat this statement again. If you can sell, you will never be broke another day of your life. Selling is a high income skill. I repeat, look at the words. Sales is a high income skill. So if there are high income skills, then there are low income skills. The ability to sell means that your revenue and your income in your life have a high tendency to go up. So you want to pay attention to learning how to sell. But if you break sales down to its first principles, selling is between one human being and another human being. The first human being is the seller. The second human being is the buyer. Regardless of the format of the sale, whether it is B2B, B2B stands for business to business, or whether it is B2C, B2C stands for business to consumer, or whether it is C2C. There's a new one I call C2C or C2C. Well, C2C means creator to creator. Did you get that? Coach to coach. Did you get that? Great. So, regardless of any mannerism you do the sales, you are selling to a human being. Now, your ability to understand how human beings think, your ability to understand what motivates human beings to take action is very, very, very important. That is why, if you have followed me enough, you will realize I do not necessarily read direct sales books. No, the kinds of books I read are books that opens you up to sort of understand how a human being thinks. Because if you understand human beings, you can influence and persuade them to get exactly what you want out of them. Please, if you're enjoying this, take a screenshot. You can take the link and share it in your community for people to join. Can you do that for me? Say I. If you're watching me right now on Google Meet, you can actually take a link of this and drop it in your WhatsApp group or whatever. If you're watching this on Instagram, please take a screenshot and drop it in your Instagram stories and tell people to come. This guy is doing a free training. You can come and learn. Whether you buy anything from me at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. If you buy, praise God. That means you take your learning to the next level. If you don't buy, no problem. But I would impact as much as I can. All right. So that is the understanding of what selling is. You need to understand human nature, human behavior. All right. In fact, there is a book here that I have here called The 10 Types of Human Beings. So you need to understand what human beings are. Did you get that? Great. So that is the first principles of selling. You are selling to a human being. The better you understand the human being, the more you will make sales. Now, the title of this training is How Do You Get Your Next 10 Customers or Your First 10 Customers in Business? Let me ask all of you watching me right now, how many of you are starting your business for the first time in 2026? You're going to start a business for the first time in 2026. Can you write on the comment section? Write on the comment section. How many of you will start your business for the first time in 2026? And how many of you are already in business, but you want to figure out how you can get your next 10 customers in the first quarter of 2026? Can you type it on the chat box, please? Come on, guys. Type. Those watching me on Instagram, are you an OG in business? And what industry do you belong to? Are you in the real estate industry? Are you in the pharmaceutical industry? Are you a content creator? What industry do you belong? I'm going to share my slides now on the 10 ways through which you can get your next or your first customers. For some of you who have already been following me, some of these tips will just be like a reminder to you for the things that can you see my screen? Please, can you see my screen, everybody? Those of you watching me on Google Meet.
Yes, we can.
Great. So let's go into I actually said 10 ways, but I actually have 26 ways here to get leads for any business. All right, so let's start. The first way to get a new customer in your business is maybe you need to refresh, because if other people are seeing it, maybe it's from your end. Can everybody else see my screen? Say yes on Google Meet. Great. Okay. So I actually promised you that the webinar is called 10 ways to get your next 10 customers, but I actually did 26 ways. All right, so let's get into it. The first way through which you can get your next or your first set of customers is number one, offer a free guide or a checklist. This is a simple thing to do, but many people do not do it. The first way is offer a free guide. Now, by free guide, I mean that whatever business that you are doing, right, you know about the business more than the average person. You know the in and the out of the, I suppose you know it. I believe that whatever business that you're doing, you have deep customer knowledge, because if you don't have a knowledge of your customers, you don't have a business. You must understand the pain points of your customers, right? One of the ways to understand the pain points of your customers in your industry is just to pick up your phone and interview people. Don't just be looking for people to buy from you. Sometimes just call people and say, look, I don't want to sell anything to you. I'm just doing a research on this industry. Let's say you sell t-shirts. I'm just doing a research on this. How many times do you buy t-shirts in a month? The person will tell you. How do you wash your t-shirt? Do you use a washing machine to wash your t-shirts? What is the number you use to put in the washing machine? After you use it in the washing machine, do you dry it? Do you use a dryer? So you are just making that. And also ask, when you wash your t-shirt in a washing machine, does it shrink? Does the size shrink? So you are getting to understand the problems of your target market. A second way through which you can understand the problem of your target market is tell people to book your calendar to talk to you for free. Those of you who follow me, I tell people, oh, book my calendar for a 15 minutes free consultation. The purpose is two ways. One is to understand my niche a lot. Also is to upsell them to become paying customers. So now, after you've called a few people, and after you've conversed with a few people, you will now begin to understand patterns, because the human brain is a pattern recognizing machinery. You now begin to understand, okay, these are the typical problems of people in this industry. All right. Then you can now create like a checklist, a guide to help them. So if, let's say, for example, your industry, you know that typically your customers have 5 problems. Maybe you're a stylist, they don't know how to style themselves for a wedding. You can just say, okay, these are the 5 ways to style yourself for a job interview or a job wedding, also or for a wedding. You do that guide and tell them, but for you to get this guide, all right, drop your phone number and your email, right? Now they drop their phone number and their email. Let's say 1,000 people drop their phone number and their email, or 100 people drop their phone number and their email. You have given them a free guide. If you are really studious and you pick up your phone and you call all 10 of them, all 100 of them, 10 of them may buy something from you. If 10 of them buy something from you, you have a 10% conversion rate. If 20 of them buy something from you from the 100, you have a 20% conversion rate. Now, you can create that guide. I can create that guide. And I always create those guides. For me, for example, I notice that people like to read books, but they don't have the time to read the books. I have the time to read the books. So what I do is that I read the books and I did a summary of the books. All right. So I said, okay, if you want the guide, if you want the summary of the book, give me your phone number and your email, because life is about the exchange of value for value. They give me their phone number and their email, they get the free guide, and I keep marketing to them. A few of them have become a customer to me. So that's the first way through which you can get a paid customer. Now, the second way through which you can get a paid customer is to invite prospects to a free demo or a walkthrough. That is for those of you who are in the real estate industry, or even if you have a product that you can demonstrate how the product works. So let's say you sell an equipment. You can do like a free demo to teaching people how the product actually works. Now, when you teach them how it works, you can now upsell a few of them to buy that your product for you. If you're in the real estate, for example, that can be like a viewing. That can be like a open house. All right. You do like an open house and you invite a lot of people to come and see the property. And from there, you never can tell. Some of them may become paying customers of yours. Am I making sense to anybody? The third way through which you can get customers that can pay you. Now, these things I'm sharing with you, I have used all of them. I've used all of them to run a successful coaching and writing business, to the point that now I now invest in property. I'm not a realtor, all right, but I'm a property investor. That means I have properties that people pay rent to me. You have to always focus on your focus. Did you get that? Great. Now, next is you can post a carousel on social media and repurpose the slide on your WhatsApp status. Now, one way to get customers is through your WhatsApp status. Let me give you a story. In those days, right, when people come to my WhatsApp status, I don't used to respond to them. I don't used to reply them. And And it just occurred to me one day. I said, if somebody comes to your WhatsApp status and the person is a potential customer, why are you doing pride and say they were looking at my status? No, no, don't. There's no pride, because if you have ego, your ego will not come. If somebody comes to your WhatsApp status and views your WhatsApp status, it is your job to message that person and say, thank you for viewing my status. In what way can I be of service to you with any of my products? Am I talking to somebody here? Great. So now I go around WhatsApp status. And if I see that, let's say somebody, like I saw recently on somebody's WhatsApp status, the person puts that, oh, they are building one of their properties. The person is a developer. Then I said to the person, do you have salespeople? We started the conversation. I can help you sell this property. So from WhatsApp status is a good way through which you can get paying customers. The fourth way through which you can get paying customers is something that many people don't use, and it's very sad. It's webinar. All of you are watching me now. You are in this webinar right now. Let me share a webinar story with you people that may interest you. There is a real estate company in Nigeria. I don't want to mention their name. Last year, I did 3 webinars for them to sell their property. The owner of the business said it by himself when I was in Lagos in January. That through your coaching, we did over ₦1 billion in property sale. They sell land through your webinar strategy. This is a webinar right now. All of you are watching me on webinar. My question is, why don't you do webinars to sell your product? So you do webinars, so first of all, to teach, to educate, and then to convert. I have a framework on this, on how to use webinars to turn your webinar into a sales machine. If I am you throughout 2026, every quarter I will be doing a webinar, because webinars do work. In fact, an Instagram live is a webinar, technically. A TikTok live is a webinar. Did you get that? An Instagram live is a webinar. A TikTok live is a webinar. Look at what Efe Kata did with Davido. You know the amount of money that guy made yesterday? Insane amount of money that guy made yesterday from streaming with Davido. That is a webinar. A webinar is a live presentation. It's a live presentation. That's what a webinar is. Now, when you do webinars, you do 2 things. Number 1, you establish yourself as a brand. You position yourself as an expert. Number 2, you sell your product or your service. Efe Kata did it yesterday. Number 3, you increase your number of followers and audience. But whether you like it or not, your audience is a critical part of your success. The bigger your audience, the higher the probability that good things happen to you. Now, speaking about audience, the quality of your content is what will determine the quality of your audience. If you put out stupid content, you will attract very stupid people. If you put out content that attracts people that cannot pay you, is your fault. Am I talking to somebody? Because you are a magnet. You must attract what you put out. If you want quality audience, you need to put out quality information. You need to put out quality products. You need to take better pictures of your products. Am I talking to somebody? Because now the world is very, very competitive. If you want quality, you need to put out quality. So you got to put out, do a webinar. I said, I worked with this company last year. They did ₦1 billion plus. In fact, I wish I can get this testimonial. I was in Nigeria in January to do a sales training for the company as well. One of the guys that attended the webinar sent me a testimonial on Instagram yesterday. I saved it. I always save on my testimony. The guy said he was new to real estate. After attending my class, after attending that, he has sold his first property. He has moved to his own house. So that is the power of a webinar. All right. That is what number am I in now? Let me know whether you are listening. What number am I in now? What number am I in now, guys? Okay, great. So Instagrammers, what number am I in now? Let me know whether you guys are listening. Come on, guys, participate. What number am I in now? Type it in the chat box, Instagrammers. Type it on the chat box, Instagrammers. What? Okay, somebody said number 4. Yes, yeah. Architect _ Joey 5 says number 4. This guy is following. Great. So how do you do a webinar? It's very simple. You can use Google Meet. Google Meet. No, you don't even need Zoom. If you have a Google account, you can use Google Meet. This meeting is on Google Meet. I'm not paying Google anything extra because I'm already on the paid plan of Google. I'm already on the paid plan of Google. Google hosts my email, so the plan is connected. That's why I stopped using Zoom. So use a Google. Great. Then number 5 is run a promo offer. Because bonuses motivate people. Let me give you an example. I wish this thing was here. I saw an advert. I drink coffee. Those of you who follow me, I drink coffee every day. 1-2 cups of coffee every single day. I've done it for 13 years. Last week, I saw an advert for a coffee company here in England, though. They said that you don't need to pay anything. We'll deliver the coffee to your house. So they have a big coffee pack, then they reduce it to a sample. They say even delivery is free. Tolu, do you know that after I drank that coffee, my brothers and my sisters, I want to buy the coffee now. In fact, yesterday I started my order. They gave me a sample with a free offer. So for some of you looking at it, they are wasting their money. No, it's called the Suyaman strategy. If you're watching me and you're in Nigeria, you will know that when you go to buy suya, what would the suya man do? He will cut a little of that suya and give to you. If you're not a Nigerian and you're listening to me, suya is called a steak. In America, they call it a steak. Even in the UK, it's called a steak. They'll give you small to taste. When you enjoy that taste, what will you do? What do you usually do? Come on, guys, talk to me. Do you buy more? You say, I will not buy. Do you buy more? You say, I will not buy. You will usually buy more. Yeah. So you need to have an abundance mindset, an abundance mentality. All right. So run a promo, offer a bonus, offer a guide. In fact, if I am you, right? If you're in the retail business, whatever business, start looking for a product that you can give to people for free. Maybe you stumbled upon something that you can buy for cheap. Or some of you watching right now, you have relatives who are living abroad. There are plenty cheap chocolates abroad. You send someone maybe like 50,000 naira. Tell the person, buy me a lot of chocolates. Buy me a lot of chocolates. Then you package that chocolate and say, a promo. You know, now what you do as promo, it doesn't matter how simple it is. The most important is that you are giving people something. Guys, you'll be very surprised how people respond to something that is free. You will be very, very shocked. Very, very shocked. Some of you watching right now, you have an extra 100,000 naira. You have a relative in the UK. You have a relative outside your country. Convert that money, send it to them, tell them to buy you a lot of chocolates or a lot of sweets this Christmas period. Do like a promo. Number one, it will increase traffic to your website. It will increase traffic to you. You'll be surprised. Human beings, and that activates what they call the law of reciprocity. Now, the law of reciprocity states that anything you give to somebody, the person usually wants to figure out a way to give you something back. We are wired that way. I saw a advert, a sponsored post. In fact, the name of the company is called Excel Coffee. You can check them out. Excel Coffee. EXHAL. If you're in the UK, they will give you a small pack of coffee for free. Even delivery is free. And I said, what are these guys doing? But guess what? The moment I drank that coffee, subscription for that coffee is £16 a month. Do you know I am not their customer? I am not their customer because they gave me something for free. So I want to ask you a question. What can you give to your customers for free? Noella Martins, how are you? What can you give to people for free in exchange for what you want? Because we live in a universe of reciprocity. You will have to give before you can receive. Now, this webinar I'm doing right now is free. I'm giving you a lot of value. Now, I'm going to ask you to buy my product right now. Now, it is up to you whether you buy or you don't buy. If you don't buy, praise God, but I have added value to it. But you will not forget me. You may not buy today, but you will not forget me. That is the law of the universe. The ones who give the most are the ones who always get. I'm telling you. Now, speaking about a class, I am doing a training for 2 days from the 16th to the 19th of January 2026. The title of the training is this thing, how to get your next 100 customers. I will go deeper into all of these principles. I will unlock my AI tools for all of you. And I will show you the content flows that I use to get leads. Think about it. I live in the UK, but I'm booked in next year. A lot of jobs because I understand this principle. In that class, you will learn how to get leads. I do between 30 to 50 DMs every single day to get clients. That is how I get clients to grow my business. And I have a system and I have a framework for it. I will show you how to grow your YouTube page because you need YouTube to get clients now. I just closed a client for $2,500 from YouTube. Yes, $2,500 from YouTube. And I'll show you, those of you that live in Nigeria and you want to sell properties to Nigerians in the diaspora. Last year, Nigerians spent 21 billion naira in the diaspora. Nigerians in the diaspora sent back home 21 billion. I will show you how to unpack that diaspora market to sell anything that you want. Now, here's the thing. The class is 650,000 naira for the 2 days. After the class, you'll be in my community for 30 days for free. But I'm doing a 50% discount today. If you want to attend that class, I'm going to give you a 50% discount. So you're paying 325,000 naira. How many of, and even at that, even if you don't have the 325,000 naira right now, you can pay in 2 installments in that 325,000 naira. How many of you would like to register for that training? Say I. How many of you would like to register for that training right now? Say I. How many of you like to say, Coach Buffo, I want to come for that your 2 days class? Say I. If you are watching, those of you who are live in the webinar and you would like to attend that training, please indicate in the comment section. I've just dropped the link for the 50% discount. It is in the comment section. How many of you would like to attend that class? Say I. All right, Noella Martin says yes. Noella Martin, the link is in my Instagram bio right now, and you can have that to join. This is the link to pay for it. Great. Ayomide says she's coming. Woo! Give it up for Ayomide! Noella Martins. Oh my God, Noella Martins is coming again for the class. You know, I said something on Twitter. I said, repeat what works. If you have a coach that has helped you before to produce any form of result, go back to that coach. Repeat what works. All right. Ayomide, I've dropped the link on my I've dropped the link for the class here on the comment section, on the chatting box here on this thing here. So drop it. How many of you say I want to attend the class? I want to take advantage of the 50% discount, but I don't have the complete 225,000 right now, but I want to lock down my space. How many of you would like to do that? If you can lock down your space with over 100,000 naira, you lock down your space until and say, okay, I'll be paying you small until the class starts on the 18th of January. Say I. Who wants to do that as well? If you say I, say drop account number. If you want to do that, say drop account number. I'll drop my account number right now for you to lock your space in right now. Who wants to do that right now? Say I. Who would like to do that right now? Say I. All right, let's continue with the tips. I'll come back to this. Now, the 6th way through which you can get leads for your business is set up a WhatsApp and autoresponder. Some of you already do that, but I want to focus on the 7th way. The 7th way is to attend events. Oh my God. All of you know Elon Musk is the owner of Twitter now, or X. I was watching an interview of Elon Musk. Was it 2 weeks ago now? Yeah, 2 weeks ago. Elon Musk said in 2026, physical events will be a premium thing for human beings next year. So those of you who don't like to attend events, you are losing money on the table. Let me share my event story with you people. Maybe that will make you believe. In 2021, I saw an advert for a real estate conference in Lagos. I sent a DM to the organizer of the real estate conference. I said I would like to participate in this your event. The person said, yes, you can come. Because I knew that a lot of the customers I wanted were going to be attending that event. I went to that event. From that event, I got a client that gave me a sales train to work with this company for 3 months. After working with that company, they were paying me every single month for that 3 months. And they said if they hit a certain target, they will give me 6-figure extra, then they will give me a property. Do you know that they gave me that 6-figure extra? Then they gave me a property. After Lagos Business School, I sold that property because I attended an event. You see the connection between an event and the property that I acquired. I want all of you to take attendance of property of events very, very serious in 2026. Any event you see that can be of benefit to you, any event you see that can be of benefit to you in 2026, please attend it. When you are going to attend this event, please dress up well properly. Don't dress anyhow. And let me give you a hack that has worked for me. I host events a lot in London, a lot. In fact, I got my first client in the UK from a near design event in central London. Yes, great. Now, when you go for an event, when it's time to ask questions, please be among those who put up your hand or put up your hand. Say, I have a question. Put up your hand and ask. Now, before you ask a question in an event, whether it's a virtual event or a physical event, don't oversell yourself, but just say, hello, my name is Lady Kofo, for example. Don't say, I sell real estate. No. Don't say, I sell clothes. No. Say, talk about what your product helps people do. Hello, my name is Lady Kofo. I help people dress up well to get the job of their dreams. My question is, you ask. Now, you may be asking me, Coach Pofo, why do I need to introduce myself when they ask me to ask a question? Now, when you have the microphone to ask a question in an event, that is the closest thing you are to becoming a speaker at that event. Because notice when the mic is on your hand asking that question, all the spotlight of the event is on you. True or false? No, come on, guys. True or false? The whole spotlight of the event is on you. Now, if you ask an intelligent question, 2 things happen. Maybe that's your question you're asking. Maybe when you introduce yourself, somebody in the audience may be in need of your service. Guess what? During the lunch break or the tea break, you will see that they will come to you and say, that thing you said, you started the conversation. From there, if you follow up, boom, you have gotten a new client. Another hack about event is this. Immediately after the event, do not wait for the next day to get in touch with those leads that you got. On your way home, for me, I live outside London. I don't live inside London. I live outside London. I have three teenagers. I don't want them to spoil in that London. Bad things in that city. Now, so as I'm on the train going back home, I am already texting the people, WhatsApping them. I'm already adding them to my LinkedIn profile. I'm already saying thank you for the time we spent together. And in the event as well, let me give you another hack. With the person's permission, ask them, can we take a picture together? When you take a picture with the person is more prominent than you. If you post that thing on LinkedIn, you have borrowed the credibility of that person to yourself. Because when people read that stuff, they won't know that you just met the person for the first time. They will transfer the credibility that person has to you. Come on, guys. Are you guys getting blessed tonight? Are you guys getting blessed tonight? Yeah. So they will transfer the credibility of that person to you. Rotimi Ajekigbe says is going to attend the event. Let's give Rotimi a round of applause. Thank you for taking your personal your training to the next level. For those of you who would like to pay instrumental payment, here's my account number here. You can drop instrumental payment now. Just send me a WhatsApp. I'll drop my WhatsApp number for you right now. Say I just paid XYZ amount of money. I will tell you what to do next. I will give you access to my AI tool immediately once you do that. Let me just drop my account number 1 second, please, guys. Let me say my market. Let me say my market to 0037875652 GT Bank Paul. That's my account number. Please drop whatever you can right now to lock your space for the class. Let's continue. So that is the thing about the event. Let me pause and ask before we finish up. Any questions, please? Instagrammers, you can type your question. What have you learned so far? Anybody? Guys on Google Meet, any questions? Any questions, please? Yeah? Good evening, sir. How are you? Okay. Yeah. You're very correct with me. I just put that there because hey, it works for some people. That WhatsApp automation, I'm not a super big fan of it. What I rather do, Carlos, is that if somebody sends me a DM on Instagram or on WhatsApp, yes, that's my account. No. No, it's 0037875652. That's my account number, GT Bank account. No, please let me type it. I'll pin it down. Carlos, if you get a DM, right? Sorry, let me attend to this Instagram. Carlos, if you get a DM, right? Carlos, can you hear me? If you get a DM, Noel again is 0037875652. Well, if you get a DM and somebody asks you what's your rate, what's your price, never type your price to anybody. Carlos, please repeat it after me. Say, I will never type my price to anybody. Ask me why. Say why. Great. Now, if you type your price to somebody and say your product is 20 million or 5 million, sometimes they will not even answer you again. And you don't blame them because price mentioned before value is explained will lead to a lost sale. I will rather tell the client, can we get on a call so I can explain better? And usually, when I get them on the call, I usually close them. Did you get that? Yes, Noella, that's the account number. That's an opinion now. That's it. So you can type my full name, Noella, then I'll pin it there. That's it. Did you get that? Carlos, great. So don't type the price. I'm not a big fan of WhatsApp automation, but hey, it works for some people. And then I'd rather get on the call with the clients. Did you get that? Great. Then number 8 is search Google for trending questions in your industry and create content around them. I don't know why people don't do this, I do not know why people don't do this thing. Go to Google right now. Search for trending questions. What is trending? What is in the heart of people? And begin to create content that will answer those questions in the heart of your consumers. Am I making sense to anybody? Say yes. Say yes, I can hear you. Wow, my YouTubers. Hello, my YouTubers. Oh, I've got people on YouTube watching me live. Oh my God. Am I seeing 99 people on this stream? What? Whoa. This is so good, man. Do you know that, Carlos, do you know what motivated me to do this live stream? Is a fakata. Even though he's doing like a crazy man, but there's a lot of business lessons in that guy. You know what Alex Omozi said? Some of you know Alex Omozi. Alex Omozi said he went to visit Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast told him that in 2026, the future is live. It's live video. It's live. Hey. So yes. Any other person, what have you learned so far tonight? Have I been of value to you? Carlos, I hope you are coming for the class. Everybody, have I been of value to all of you? You guys are not talking. No. So I'm coming. So go to Google Trends, right, and search for your area on Google Trends. Did I close the class? Okay. Go to Google Trends, right, and search for your area on Google Trends and see what the questions that people are asking. All right, and begin to create content to answer those questions. All right, it can be a written content, it can be a video content. You must learn how to write on the internet. You must learn how to write. Do you know that all the videos you see, most of the videos you see me, I actually write the script first and I say it. Those ones that I write and say, they bang. Don't just come out and just be saying, you are led by the Spirit. You're led. You're no! I have a plan. How the video should start, the middle, and the call to action. And never start your video with yourself. Say, hello, my name is this, I am that. People don't care about you. I'm sorry to say it. I'm true. Customers don't care. Never come to live and say, my name is Dr. Cop. My name is Dr. Cop. I have been in the cop industry for 32 years. Who cares? You start with the customer, start with their problem. You start with their problem. Do you have sleepless nights? Do you have high blood pressure? Do you have sexual ineffectiveness or inerection? If you have any of these problems, then I can help you. Start with the problem. Never start with yourself. You either start with the problem or you call the target market out and say, are you an entrepreneur? Are you a lawyer? Are you a small business owner? Is this Oga Tinubu's tax giving you sleepless nights? I can help you solve that problem. Am I talking to somebody? If he didn't, he didn't. Oh my God, I'm enjoying this class. Oh my God. Oh my God. So yeah. So how many have I done now? Let me know how many have I done now. Rotimi says he's going to be attending the class. Rotimi, I hope you know. Hope you say you can attend the class. Me, I will follow up on you. When I follow up on this person, the person now say, I never said that, or they will not answer me. Not to me like that too. Yes. Great. Rotimi says coming to the class. Let's give Rotimi a round of applause. Ayomide Bishi. I think I've seen this face on Instagram now. So let's conclude on the class so that I can let you guys go and start and do your things in your lives and take care of your family. Well, I've done number 8. And number 9 is put a QR code on your car or storefront. This is a good thing. I don't know why people don't do it. People put QR code on their t-shirt now and you go there straight. Why don't you use QR codes? Use it. Use it. Number 9 and 10, they look at like, so let's jump to number 11. Number 11 is share client transformation stories before and after. Those of you that follow me on social media, right? If you know that some days I don't even put any content out, I will just be sharing testimonials. I collect testimonials like rich people collect artwork. I collect testimonials like rich people collect artwork. Just be collecting testimonials. Have a folder in your phone and save it as client testimonial. Have a Notion document. Be organized and be structured. Let me show you my Notion doc. I don't just do anyhow. Let me see if I can show you my Notion document so that you can see how my stuff is structured. You don't just do anyhow. For example, all my writing frameworks are here. Let me show you my writing frameworks. Let me show you how. And I'm going to give you all this Notion document that you can use to kill 2025, massacre 2026. I'm coming. Let me show you my Notion documents. Great. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen, guys? So I have a writing. I don't just write any online. No. I have a writing framework. I have the contrarian hooks. I have the problem focused hooks. I have the story based hooks. I have the benefit based hooks. I don't just come and just be writing anyhow. Did you get that? I structure. I have my invoices here. I have what I call a perpetual student. Perpetual student is anything I have read online. If I've consumed it, I put it consumed. I write everything I learned from that thing that I learned, that I consumed. So you need to be very, very organized and structured if you are going to win in this 2026 content game. Somebody say, I hear you. Somebody say, I hear you. All right. So on this note, that brings us to the end of this class, the 10 ways to get your next 10 or first 10 customers in 2026. I use all of them. All of them. Let me add one more way, YouTube. I put out a YouTube video every Wednesday. And as I'm doing my YouTube video, I always tell people, book my calendar to have a 15 minutes conversation with me. And from there, I upsell them. Today alone, I've had 3 conversations from my podcast. 3. I close 1. So that is how I get leads. I'm not saying anything I read from a book. It's action. I just finished doing a 3 months sales training for a company. I send them a DM. I send DMs every day, between 30 to 50. That's how I get the jobs. So you got to put yourself out there. 3 weeks ago, I had a surgery in my eye. I went to do operation in my eye. But you didn't know. I kept showing up. I kept showing up. That's the only way to win in this world. Were you blessed tonight? Were you blessed tonight, everybody? Again, I am doing a webinar in January 18 to 19. The title of the webinar is called How to Get Your Next 100 Customers for Your Business, whether it's real estate or any business. I'm giving you guys a 50% discount to attend that training. Here's the link to take advantage of 50% discount right now if you want to pay the 50% discount right now. Boom. Now, I understand the economy and I understand that it's Christmas. Some of you are saying, okay, coach, I want to take advantage of the 50% discount. The class is 650,000 for 2 days, and you'll be in my community for 1 month for free. So the 50% of the class is 325,000 naira. And even if you don't have the complete 325,000 naira to pay for the class, but you have over 100,000 naira to pay right now to lock your seat in the class, you'll be paying small until January. If you want that kind of arrangement, say drop account number. If not, there's no need. I won't drop my account number. You can go with this wisdom, and I hope this was useful to you. Yeah. Who would like to attend the class? Say I. But your life will never remain the same again. One of my clients that I'm working right now in Abuja, she sold a property for 4.1 billion 2 weeks ago. God is my weakness. On that one, sent me a message last night. Say, coach, I just sold the property for $12,000 in Nigeria. God is my weakness. All right. So I know this stuff, it works. And I have the spiritual laws of sales, which I'm also going to teach because I'm deeply spiritual and I connect spirituality to sales because sales is not ordinary. All right. How many of you like to attend the class? Say I. So if you want me to drop the account number, say drop account number, yeah, fine. But if not, hey, here's the link to do the 50% discount. It is here. And copy it and save it. And I will speak to you soon. Any questions as we go? About payment structure, about what you learned? Any questions? Any questions? All right. Any questions? What have you learned? What did you learn? What will you do different because of what you have heard? Anybody? What will you do different because of what you have heard? Anybody? Ayomide. Yes, my WhatsApp number. Everybody who would like to attend this class later, and maybe you want to talk to me one-on-one about the class. My WhatsApp number is this. That's my WhatsApp number. Send me a message right now. Say, coach, I just attended the free class you just did. I would like to come for the training. Send me your account number. I can work it out for you. All right. Somebody say, I have a folder of all my client testimonials. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Emily. Good. That's a good thing to learn. Yep. So thank you everybody for coming, and I will speak to you soon. All right. Stop recording. Close the class. Boom. My YouTubers, thank you so much for coming. You guys were powerful. God bless all of you. And